Be me. 29F. Single mum. Have a 6-year-old son, Leo. His dad bailed when Leo was a toddler, said he wasn't ready. Classic. Work from home in marketing. Make decent money. My life is stable. I'm tired, obviously, but I'm doing it. Apartment is clean. Kid is fed and loved. I even have a skincare routine. By all metrics, I'm a catch. The problem is dating. It's a wasteland. Get on Hinge or Bumble every few months when loneliness hits. Profile is curated, good photos, nothing with my son. Witty prompts, matches come easy. I'm not a supermodel, but I'm cute. I stay in shape. The chats are always the same. Good banter for a few days, lots of laughs. We plan a date. Then, right before we meet, I do the honesty bomb. Hey, just so you know, I have a 6-year-old son, he's my world. And it's important to me that you're aware of that up front. It's a test. 9 out of 10 times, the reaction is the same. Either instant ghosting, a fade out over the next 24 hours, or the dreaded, oh wow, that's cool. I'm just not looking for anything serious right now, and I don't want to waste your time. Waste my time? Buddy, you were never going to be more than a fun distraction for a few months anyway. My friends and I have a group chat. We're all in our late 20s and early 30s, a few single mums like me. The consensus is simple. Men today are weak, insecure. They're terrified of responsibility, intimidated by a woman who has her life together and doesn't need them. A kid is the ultimate filter for emotionally stunted man-children. It's become my entire dating philosophy. Scroll TikTok and see videos about it all day. He's not scared of your child, he's scared you have proof you won't leave. So true, Queen. My feed is full of girls lifting girls up and dunking on the fragile male ego. Anyway, match with this guy. Adam, 31. Architect? Seems normal. Good job. Nice photos that aren't him standing with 5 identical looking bros in sunglasses. We actually talk for a week. Real conversations. He asks about my work, my passions, what I do for fun. I tell him I'm a big homebody lately, love a good movie night. Feels like I'm talking to a grown-up for once. We set a date for drinks on Friday. It's Thursday night, time for the bomb. Send the usual text, watch the 3 dots appear, then disappear, then appear again. Here it comes. The I'm not ready speech. The text that comes back is different. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. A 6-year-old, huh? Bet that keeps you busy. Wait, that's it? I reply, it definitely does. Hope that's not an issue. He replies almost instantly. Not an issue for drinks. We're still on for tomorrow, right? Holy shit. He passed the test. I literally text my friends, found a brave one. The date is great. He's even better looking in person. Funny, smart. Doesn't talk about himself the whole time. He asks about Leo, not in a creepy way, but a genuinely curious way. What's he into? Lego? Video games? He's obsessed with Minecraft, I say. And Adam laughs. My nephew is the same. I just built a PC with him. He's probably better at it than I am. We talk for hours. It's easy. Natural. He walks me to my car. Gives me a hug that lingers. No awkward attempt at a sloppy first date kiss. A gentleman. We go on a second date. A third. A fourth. It's been a month. The best month I've had in years. He's met my friends. They love him. He's so normal, one of them whispers to me while he's in the bathroom. It's the highest compliment we can give. But he hasn't met Leo. I'm not crazy. I don't introduce every guy to my son. But this feels different. This feels real. I'm starting to think about the future. Him being there for movie nights, helping Leo with his homework, being a family. I can see it so clearly. One night, we're at his place cooking dinner. I'm really falling for you, I say, my heart pounding. I'm falling for you too, he says, smiling. So, I was thinking, I start. I'd love for you to meet Leo sometime soon. When you're ready, of course. His smile tightens just a little, barely perceptible, but I notice. My threat detector goes off. Oh, he says. Yeah, I mean, that's a big step. I know, I say, trying to keep my voice light. No pressure, just when you feel ready. Right. Ready? He repeats, looking at the pasta in the pot a little too intently. The vibe is off for the rest of the night. He's quieter, more distant. When he drops me off, he gives me a quick kiss. Not the usual long, slow one. I get inside and my stomach is in knots. Text the group chat. You guys. I asked Adam about meeting Leo and he got weird. The replies pour in. Knew it. Too good to be true. It's starting. The insecurity is kicking in. He was fine with the idea of a kid, but not the reality. He can't handle a real woman's life. Give him a week and he'll be gone. I feel a sick sense of validation. I was right all along. They're all the same. The next few days are tense. Our texts are less flirty. His replies are slower. He says he's busy with a big project at work. Sure, Jan. I decide to take control. I'm not going to be some passive girl waiting for a guy to grow a pair. I call him, "Hey, we need to talk. This weird energy is driving me crazy." "I know," he sighs. "I'm sorry. I've just been thinking a lot." "About Leo?" I ask, my voice sharper than I intend. "About everything," he says. "This is a lot to process. Meeting your son, that makes it incredibly real. It's a lifetime commitment in a way. I need to be sure I'm ready for that. This is my moment, the moment to call him out on his bullshit. Ready? Adam, we're 31. What are you waiting for? I'm not some 22-year-old party girl. I have a life, a family. I thought you were mature enough to handle that. I thought you were different." I'm quoting the TikToks in my head. "It's not about maturity," he says. His voice is strained. "It's about the fact that I'd be stepping into a role I never planned for. I always imagined having my own kids from the start, you know? Going through all that with my partner. It's joining a story that's already halfway through." "Oh, I see. So my son is a deal breaker because he's not yours. What a fragile ego." "So you want the easy way out," I scoff. "You want a woman with no attachments, no history, a blank slate you can build your perfect little life on. God forbid you have to actually step up and be a man." Silence on the other end. It's long and heavy. I think I've broken him. Good. Finally, he speaks, and his voice is cold. "Wow. Okay." Another pause. "You really believe that, don't you?" he asks. It's not an angry question, it's a clinical one. "Believe what? The truth?" "No," he says. "That whole narrative you've got, that any man who hesitates is insecure or weak, that we're supposed to just jump at the chance to take on a decade of responsibility we had no part in creating, and if we don't, we're broken." I'm speechless. "I really like you," he continues. "But this isn't about me being insecure. This is about me making a life-altering decision. I'm thinking about financial stability, my own life goals, the fact that I've never even lived with a partner, let alone been a parental figure to a child. It would be insane for me not to hesitate. I feel myself getting defensive. He's twisting this. That's just a bunch of excuses. If you really cared about me, it wouldn't matter. That's the thing," he says. His voice sounds tired now. "I do care about you, and I care about your son, and that's why I can't do this. I would be doing a disservice to him, and to you, by pretending I'm 100% ready to be a step-parent when I'm not. It's the most important job in the world, and I'm not ready to apply. And you know what? That's a responsible decision, not an insecure one." My blood runs cold. "And another thing," he adds, his voice softer now, almost sad. "Your attitude about it was the final straw. You didn't seem to be looking for a partner. You seemed to be looking for a replacement. And you were so convinced that I was going to fail your test. It's like you wanted me to. It made me realize I'd always be judged against this impossible standard. I'd never just be me. I'd be the guy who stepped up, and I don't want to live like that. So that's it? You're breaking up with me?" "Yeah," he says quietly. "I think that's for the best. I'm sorry." He hangs up. I stare at my phone. The fury comes first. I throw my phone across the couch. I text the group chat. I tell them everything he said, framing him as the ultimate villain, the gaslighting, insecure coward. They rally around me. "His loss, babe. He just proved your point for you." Yeah, he did." I spend the next week marinating in self-righteous anger. I watch more TikToks. I feel powerful. He was just a weak man who couldn't handle my light. A month goes by. Then two. The anger fades, and the loneliness comes back, worse than before. My apartment feels quiet. Too quiet. I'm putting Leo to bed one night. He's telling me about his day at school. I'd told him about Adam, about how he was really good at Minecraft and had built a cool computer. I was trying to plant the seeds for a smooth introduction. Out of the blue, Leo asks, "Mum, when is Adam coming over to play Minecraft with me?" My heart drops into my stomach. "He's not coming, honey. He's very busy with his work." "Oh," he says, his voice small. "But you said he would." The lie tastes like ash in my mouth. I had sold him a fantasy too. After Leo's asleep, I sit in the living room. The silence is crushing. I mindlessly open Instagram. I don't follow Adam, but the algorithm knows all. His profile pops up in my suggested for you. My finger hovers, then clicks. His profile is public. The top post is a week old. It's a gallery of photos. He's in Peru, in front of Machu Picchu. It's a trip he told me he'd always wanted to take before settling down. He's not alone. In half the photos, he's with a woman. She's pretty, smiling. One photo is of just them, his arm around her, both laughing. They look light, unburdened, equal. The caption is simple, an adventure of a lifetime with my favorite person. I click on her profile. It's linked in the photo. 30. Works in graphic design. No kids. Just pictures of travel, friends, art projects, her and Adam. I go back to Adam's profile and scroll. Back when we were dating, there's nothing about me. Before that. Pictures of his architectural models, his nephew, trips with his friends, a whole life, a complete, full life that existed before me and has continued on after me. I put my phone down, the screen is black, reflecting my own face, and I see it. He wasn't insecure, he wasn't afraid. He was a person with his own story, his own dreams, his own timeline. He didn't want to join my story halfway through because he was busy writing his own